MP. I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm going to be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for
Oh,
sure. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
I felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But
Come
you're
on.
thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And P, huge fan. Hold that right there. Perfect.
What's up, MP?
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them
Time to
down.
talk rotation.
Great. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big...
Get ready to light it up.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really.
The National Basketball Association and the Marketplace Office committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, acting in accordance with interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection. This time, we ask you to direct your attention to center court for the award.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports. As the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule.
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far. When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. Here's Tatum. Robinson pulls it in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Drew Holiday has been on display for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brunson from long distance.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here is Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year.
For just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Anunoby, good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP against Holiday. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Holiday looking for an opening. Shot to stop the run, and Holiday throws it down.
How about that finish? Holiday showing how determined he is around the rim.
Now, here's MP. Got it up. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Celtics. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those game one? Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Boston Celtics.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that.
Here. Pritchard's checked in. MP's checked in for New York. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And New York, looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. MP outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to MP. To the middle. Here's Hart. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got 17.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
MP passes to Hart. Now MP. .44 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. He's got 12. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. MP outside. To the inside. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now Brown. 17 points in the game. Horford with the screen on Bridges. There's Brown with the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Pushing it up, pulls up, and Brunson the basket on the assist by MP. And that's now 30 points here for Jalen Brunson. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New York.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it. Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Celtics trail by 21. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Good on the triple. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
There's a screen by Achua. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good, Brunson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and roll it on here. We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Let me hear you get loud.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That enter the NBA today.
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
MP with it. Pass to Ryan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. Brown outside.
I got yours, I got yours.
And they double up Brown. And here's Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The three from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.